Mike was saying that David gets that round.
All right, we're just doing a coin toss right now.
I want to make a quick announcement here. Any of the 6th grade football players that are going to have pictures taken, please go over to the table just as you come inside the gate so they can get pictures underway. Football players first, and then the cheerleaders will follow.
Well, Hector, I went over. I said, hey, you ready? He said,
Oh, don't worry about it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another Sunday football game with Manchester East Cobras versus the Manchester South Sabres. Manchester won the coin toss and is deferred to kickoff.
The parents, coaches, and players of Manchester East Cobras want to thank our sponsors who help cover the broadcast, YouTube, and playoff expenses. This would not be possible without their support and commitment to youth football in Manchester.
Okay, Trace! There you go, Trace! Go see, Trace!
Manchester East Cobra cheerleaders giving the spirit out to their team today. There was a loss of 3 on the play for South. Second down.
Good, Corey!
They can't hear when they're all down.
Yep, stay tight end, Julio!
Handoff again, no gain for South.
Here we go!
This play brought to you by Ted Gatsis for Mayor. To find out more about Ted Gatsis and his ideas for physically balanced approach to governing, visit tedgatsis.com.
Third down and 13. South. Quarterback throws a pass over the middle, intercepted by East by Julio Rincon. Julio takes it back down in around the 20. We're going that way. East takes over after the interception. They got a first down and 10 at the South 20.
What a beautiful day for football today, Keith.
Every day is a beautiful day for football, Hector.
Sunday afternoon, nice and cloudy, not too hot, not too cold.
Just right.
That's it, G!
Carmen Giampetruzzi up under the center. Hands off to Marcus Joseph. Marcus Joseph, an unbelievable run. He will run it in for the touchdown, and that's it, folks. One play for Manchester, and they score the first touchdown of the day.
Let's go! Keep those legs pumping!
Ladies and gentlemen, the Manchester East Cobras are up 8-0 with about 7 minutes in the first quarter.
East kicking off after that touchdown. South takes over just inside their own 30 for the second possession of the game. Hand off, number 22. 22 is brought down quickly by Mark LeCount, number 92 for East.
Mark's an 8th grader at Hillside Middle School.
This team is pretty much made up of players from Hillside and McLaughlin, correct, Hector?
Yeah, and a couple from St. Joe's?
A couple from St. Joe's, yeah. And one out-of-towner.
Which happens to be your son.
He does. We moved last year from Manchester.
Ian Landry.
So we can still play.
from Candia.
South has the ball again, second down, about 8. Hand off to number 38. Again, taken down right away by the Cobras. Got a third down and 9 for South.
Let's go, Cobras! Here we go! Let's go, Cobras! Here we go! Let's go, Cobras!
Back to pass, number 32. That'll be intercepted by number 11. That is Hawk Salvatore.
Hawk is an 8th grader at Hillside Middle School, am I correct?
Yes, it is. It just takes over 1st and 10. Petrucci hands the ball off. Nice gain on the play. Looks like a first down for Manchester. Look at that. Cobra first down. Petrucci back, looking to pass. Oh, thrown behind number 81 for Manchester East. That was Abraham Madro. Second down and 10. Coverage of Manchester East Cobra cheerleading is brought to you by Aspen Insurance, New Hampshire's preferred business insurance agency. Manchester now is 2nd and 10. Petrucci pitches the ball back to Marcus Joseph. Joseph tucks it in. Joseph is going to take it in for another touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Manchester is now up 14 to South 0.
Marcus Joseph is an 8th grader at Hillside Middle School.
Extra point coming up from Manchester.
You are watching the Manchester East Cobras versus the Manchester South Sabres middle school varsity team. Extra point is good. The score is now 16-0 and with 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Go hit him, Hector!
Defense attack! Second quarterback!
Seaside, Marlo! Go get him,
South moving the ball nicely on that play. About midfield. 36 just hits a couple of times, doesn't go down, finally taken down. South with a 2nd and 10. We're about midfield. 18 carrying the ball. Wrapped up by Trace Beeson.
Trace Beeson is an 8th grader at St. Joe's, playing his first year of football.
Get him!
33 was back to pass, pitches the ball. That's a fumble.
Oh, come on, Trace.
South recovers. It's going to be 4th down and about 19 for South.
Trace, shake it off.
Be sure to stop in at Murphy's Tap Room the next time you're in downtown Manchester. Located across from the Verizon Center on Elm Street, Murphy's Tap Room offers a full menu and over 24 draft beer, all served at a perfect 37 degrees.
Looks like a fine place to go right after this game,
Could be watching
depending on what side we're in.
South's going for it on 4th down. Back to pass is number 33. Throws the ball up. Julio Rincon went for the interception and missed. 18 is going to take it all the way to the house for South. And South will get on the board.
We got a Manchester South Sabres touchdown by number 18. JJ.
South going for the extra point. Stopped by Manchester by East.
No good. Teams will come up 2. The Manchester South Sabres 6.
After that touchdown, South is about to kick off the East. Abraham picks up the ball. Running down the side, he's still going. Look at this, Abraham Madra takes the ball. No one between him and the goal. And East runs it back for a touchdown. East going for the extra point. After that nice run by Abraham. Still on the play.
There we go.
He's set to kick off. Kickoff by Velez. Runs through the fingers of number 22. Picks the ball up. He'll start deep in his own area. Fumble on the play. Picks it back up and steps out of bounds at his own 20.
Yeah, we have friends over there. Their sons on the other team.
South takes over first down and 10 at their own 20. Quarterback pitches back. 26 trying to cut the corner. And gets a few yards. He's working hard for it. Picks up a couple on the play.
That was Daquan Hasselwood, a 7th grader at Southside. Very athletic young man.
Eduardo! You have the first back out of the backfield, Ian.
He is in the B.
Get him!
Again.
Yeah!
Crowd down
56, Ian Landry.
Player
down on the play.
Dave Nixon and staff at Nixon Law says, play hard and play fair. Nixon Law is the state's leading personal injury law firm and a proud supporter of the Manchester East Cobras. That Nixon-law.com. That was a cheer by the Manchester East Cobra cheerleading squad.
Start the second quarter up with South stubbing the ball. South back to pass. Short. Fourth down and 7 for Manchester South.
Let's go, defense!
South setting up for a punt. See what they do here.
Don't touch it.
Down by number 42 of the Sabres. Manchester will take over. First and 10, just inside their own 40-yard line. First and 10 for East. Josh Matson steps under the center. Fumbles the ball. And turns it over. Sabres recover the ball, first and 10.
Same D. Orion.
It'll be first down and 10 for the South Sabres.
Penalty against Sabres.
South Sabres.
And you hold it on ball. Snap it, don't hold it.
Eduardo, move up.
Hit your butt with the ball. That's it.
South pitches back with reverse. Fumble on a play, picked up by number 18 for South. Picks up a couple of yards. Now's the time to look at your heating system before the cold weather hits. Bill Trombley Total Home Comfort is your one-call solution for all heating, air conditioning, and plumbing needs. Available 24/7 for emergencies. Call 888-876-6259 or visit BillTrombley.com.
Yes.
Fumble on the play for South. Looks like it was covered by East. East will take the ball over again.
Looks like number 10, Josh Matson, an 8th grader at Hillside, will be under the center.
And about the Sabres 33 yard line.
Stretch it up. Relax. Marcus Joseph taking it to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown of the day. He was a little concerned with this East team when David Weekley went down last week with an injury. But 96, Marcus Joseph has taken over nicely.
And has stepped it up.
Stepped in.
Really nice.
Giving him the ball quite a bit today. He's done well. He's going for the extra point. It is no good.
Extra point, no good.
He's set to kick off. Velez kicks a nice kick, deep kick. South.
That was Carmen G. and Petruzzi right down there. Player down on the field.
South runs the ball, going for the corner, and is taken down. A beautiful tackle by number 13, Velez. Many people don't realize this. Last week's game in Nashville, East had suffered 7 injuries, 2 of which required taking kids to the hospital. One of those was Velez, brought in for actually exhaustion and dehydration, and he's back to play this week. The other injury was Decory Francis, who injured her knee and was also dehydrated. They're both back in the lineup today. South running the ball again, picking up another few yards.
Number 18, Marlo Tyler, in on there with a bunch of the rest Cobras on the tackle. It's going to be about 3rd and 7.
3rd and 5 or 6, can't tell.
In the game you have number 42, John Sullivan, number 10, Josh Matson, number 11, Hawk Salvatore, and a bunch of Cobras.
No room up the middle there. It's going to be 4th down for South.
Ball ran by number 36, Daquan Hazelwood. 1 or 2 yards on the play. Brings up a 4th down for the South Sabres. Let's hear for both teams out there. Let's hear for the East Cobras. Let's hear for the South Sabres.
This is a beautiful day out here today.
4th down, South's going for it.
What a far line.
No room at all. Eduardo Rivera,
number 48. Number 48, Eduardo Rivera, is really stepping it up.
East will take over. East 1st and 10. Hector Velez running the ball, coming around the corner. One man to beat, number 24. Oh, taken down. And Hector is going to take it in the end zone, or as you call it, the snake pit.
We got a Cobras touchdown. Taken by number 13.
He's going for the extra point. Handoff up the middle. Oh, and Velez pops out again. And he makes it in for the extra point. Hector Velez doing it by himself right now.
The extra point is good. In the designated area outside the main gate. Don't forget to stop by the concession stand.
Score is 36-6. The time right now is wrong on the scoreboard. They're keeping the time right on the field.
East kicks off. Number 18 grabs the ball for East. Julio Rincon comes in, makes the solo tackle. Get a South player down on the field.
Abraham, great job. Way to stay in your lane.
Next play.
First backer, first backer.
First down for South at their own 30. No place to go.
This defense is Coach Chassey's defense. Coach Jonathan Lemoyne is the head coach. And this defense on the run is very strong. This defense on the run is very strong. They don't allow that.
Eduardo, good job.
Coming in is number 18, Marlo Tyler.
That we have on sale. You can get those at the Sabres gear tent or the concession stand. They're $10 a raffle. The winner will receive 2 tickets to the Patriots versus the Jets game on November 22nd.
Again, as I was mentioning to you later on, the sportsmanship on behalf of these players today, there's mutual respect on both sides of the field.
Slide out, buddy. Slide out. Good. Back up. Be ready, Josh. There it is, Josh.
Second down for South. Carmen Giampetruzzi and Mark LeCount.
Hey, Mark.
Take number 36 down.
Look at that. Look at
Third down and a long 9.
That is not a hit.
what I really like about this. Again, I got to mention it to you. Mark LeCount, Carmen Giampetruzzi in on that tackle and how they step in there to help the other guy up. This is phenomenal sportsmanship.
From mopeds to office towers, Kane Insurance offers is your local independent insurance agency offering comprehensive risk management solutions. Call 622-1177 for a free quote today. 4 minutes till halftime. South has the ball, third and a long 9.
36-6.
Back to pass, thrown up to number 87. Incomplete. Fourth down for South, and once again they're going to go for it. Pass to number 87. Oh, off the helmet of Josh Matson. It's using your head. That's right. East will take over. First down for East at the South 30. Giampetruzzi back in under center. Ends off to 19, Julio Rincon. Julio bobbles it and grabs it. Moves the ball ahead for 3-4 yards.
Better, much better, much better.
2nd and 6 for East.
3-4, Kyle. 3-4.
Carmen Giampetruzzi under the center. Hands it off to
Number 18.
Marlo Tyler.
Marlo gets close to another first down.
Marlo, stay north-south.
3rd and short for East. Giampetruzzi hands off for Rincon again, and he will get the first down, and then some. Julio Rincon taking it in. That's another East touchdown. Present time, they're up 42-6.
Julio! Nice run, man. Good job, buddy.
How do you say that much?
Okay. The better answer.
Good answer.
Nice run, G. Oh, gee.
Quarterback sneak by Carmen Giampetruzzi. The score is 44-6.
And that's all you do it.
Hector Velez set the kickoff for East. Score is now 44-6.
Fast as you can!
Come on, Jacori, hustle!
The ball will go out of bounds. There will be a flag. One thing this East Cobra team has shown is that it's not just one or two players that are carrying this team. Every week it's someone different. David Weekly, Hector Velez, today Julio Rincon and Marcus Joseph, Carmen Gian Petruzzi, Ian Landry. They're all playing very well, but it's not, as I've said earlier, it's not a one-dimensional team. This team will take it to you in the air, on the ground, and defensively throws a lot of schemes at you. South will take over the ball right here. Handoff. Not for much of the game.
On the line, you have Cobra, number 53.
I said earlier, we've got two kids that it's their first year playing football. It's Trace Beeson and Mark McCount. Hadn't played before, and they picked up the game pretty well. Both big kids. Speed for their size. South has a ball again. Pass, it's ruled incomplete. It'll be 4th down for South. Try to get a time for you in a moment. The clock is still broken. The score is 44-6 East over South. We're in the second quarter here at Highland Goss Falls in South Manchester. East wraps up the runner with the ball. East will take over.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Manchester East Cobra cheerleading getting ready for the halftime show. That is your Manchester East Cobra cheerleading squad getting ready to take the field for the halftime show.
Okay, let's hear it for the Manchester East Cobras cheer squad.
They wanted to be in front of more of the crowd.
right now, coming out for the second half versus the Manchester East and the Manchester South, captains are Kobe Keiser, Hector Velez, Hawk Salvatore, Dave Weekly, and Carmen Giampatrizzi. Kobe Keiser is a 7th grader at Hillside Middle School. Manchester East will be receiving the ball. If you're seeing David Weekly not suited up, it's because he sustained a small injury at last week's game. But David Weekly has been a phenomenal young man who's been done a lot with the Manchester East Cobras on the ball.
About ready to start the second half. And Dave Nixon and the staff at Nixon Law says play hard and play fair. Nixon Law is the state's leading personal injury law firm and a proud supporter of the Manchester East Cobras. That's nixon-law.com. Start the second half. East is up 44-6. Sal set to kick the ball off.
Walk, Abraham.
Hector Velez picks the ball up.
He's gone. He's gone.
That's the corner. Hector Velez takes the opening kickoff for the second half and runs it all the way in. And that was his daddy in the background. That was a 70-yard kickoff return for Hector Velez. East is now up 50-6, going for the extra point here. The extra points are good. Manchester East is up now 52-6. At this point, the mercy rule is invoked and the clock will run for the remainder of the game.
Now, when they invoke the mercy rule, am I correct in saying that the team that is winning or ahead can only run the ball right through the middle? They cannot pass?
They cannot pass the ball. They have to run the ball the remainder of the game between the tackles only. It's really meant to protect the kids and to keep the score from getting out of hand.
And is it correct? Am I correct? It's a running clock straight through.
It's a running clock for the remainder of the game. South will take the ball over at the 50. There are no kickoffs at this point for the remainder of the game. Oh, I take that back. They are letting them kick off. From the East 40. Stand corrected. Rule's been interpreted a couple different ways this year, different games.
What's the problem?
Also, Marlo.
11. You got 11 on the field. Hey, Marlo! Come on! Hey, come here. Come here. Go ahead. Slide over. Slide over. Oh, come on, man.
By miscue, and East will now kick the ball off. Velez kicks the ball deep south. Picked up by number 18.
Did you like miss?
Grabs it from his knees, and the ball is down right there.
11. Like, send Marlo. Hold on, 1 second.
David, how you feeling this week?
Pretty good.
Leg getting better?
Yeah.
David suffered an injury last week during the Nashua game, and they're sitting him for this week, let him rest up. He'll be ready for a big game that Manchester is slated to play next Sunday at Gill Stadium against the Bedford Jaguars. If this game continues the way it's going, it should be a 5-0 East Cobra team. So David, what have you been doing all week to get yourself ready?
Stretching and icing out.
Feeling a little better?
Yeah.
Hopefully by next week you'll be ready to go.
Yep.
South takes the ball in their first down possession, and the runner is stopped quickly by 3 Manchester East Cobras.
Quick question for you, David. How do you feel about being on this Manchester East Cobra team?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I feel like we have a strong team.
Well, you know what? You know, this team is a very strong team, and you should know that you're a big part of the winning and the success, and we wish you speedy recovery. For next week, it's going to be a tough game against the Bedford Jaguars, who right now are 4-0.
4-0. They're playing today, I believe, against Hudson. David, who'd you play for last year?
West Raiders.
West Raiders. South has a second down possession for a pass. That is intercepted by number 10, Josh Matson. Takes the ball back, jumps up, and is taken down by 2 South Sabres. So how were you received by this team, David? You coming from an opponent that East has played for a couple of years?
Yeah.
You guys all get along?
Yeah, all of us.
Shows you all work together. You come from all different backgrounds, all different schools, and you guys have put it together this year.
You know,
Apparently have a pretty good team. How do you like the big men you have? Trace Beeson and Mark LeCount.
oh, that's crazy. they're big. Like,
They do some good blocking for you. You got to buy them a couple cheeseburgers every once in a
I
while.
know, right? Gotta take them to McDonald's.
East will have the ball, and again, as we said earlier, they'll need to run it between the tackles.
And South Sabres are 2-2.
South, yeah, it's a good game. Hector Velez takes it up the middle. Gains to what appears to be another first down. Been a pretty clean game from a flag standpoint. First and goal for Manchester East at the Sabre 8-yard line. Josh Matson again under the center.
In the backfield, Julio Rincon. That's his second touchdown for today.
Julio had a couple of key interceptions last week, some great tackles on defense, and this week he stepped it up on the offense. Again, with some key injuries this week, some other players have really stepped up and helped East out.
Manchester East getting ready to set up for the extra point. In the backfield, Julio Rincon and Marlo Tyler. Marlo is a 7th grader. And Marlo runs it in for the extra point.
Milo. The extra points are good.
As I mentioned, Marlo is a 7th grader at Hillside Middle School.
East set to kick the ball off. At this point it is 60 for East and 6 for the South Sabres. South takes the ball, starts it upfield on the far side of the field, and is taken down at about the 35-yard line where South will take over. The parents, coaches, and players of Manchester East Cobras want to thank our sponsors who help cover the broadcast, YouTube, and playoff expenses. This would not be possible without their support and commitment to youth football in Manchester.
We're playing here at the South Side field, here at Highland Golf Falls School. The Manchester East Cobras versus the Manchester South Sabres. And from this point on, you're just going to hear us say East versus South.
Yeah, we're in the shadow of the Manchester airport. It's been pretty quiet for us today. Oh, a few guys were moving on that one. Let's see which way we go. False start on the offense. We'll back them up another 5. So it'll be 1st and 15.
Score right now is 60-6 in the 3rd quarter. And just so that everybody knows out there, it's a running clock. And what's the special name that they call it? Mercy? The Mercy Rule.
It's a Mercy Rule where a team has a 35-point lead. It's just an effort not to keep piling it on. And trust me, East is not trying to pile it on. They're running their normal plays, taking it up the middle like they're supposed to. They can't just sit back. South has the ball, 1st and 15. This varsity team is pretty much made up of 8th graders, a couple of 7th graders sprinkled throughout the team. The next 3 games are going to be played at Gill Stadium. The varsity games start, I believe, at 10 o'clock in the morning. We have Bedford, Monadnock, and Hudson to finish the season out. If you get a chance, come down and watch these kids. They're exciting. 13-year-old boys. Again, a couple of them just playing for the first time football, and they're doing very well. And this team has scored over 250 points this year in 4.5 games. So they are something to see. So if you get a chance, again, the varsity team will be playing the next 3 weeks, the next 3 Sundays, that is, at Gill Stadium.
And if everything holds up, next week the Manchester East will be playing Bedford And Bedford is 4-0 as of today. Right now, Bedford is playing the Hudson team.
Taken down before he gets anything off the quarterback. Yeah, there is no charge for admission to Gill Stadium. And if you're enjoying watching this on TV, today is Sunday, October the 4th. So our next game on Sunday the 11th, that's Columbus Day weekend, will be at Gill Stadium. The following, the 18th, will be at Gill, facing Monadnock, and then we'll finish the regular season out at home at Gill the Sunday after. So again, come down and cheer on these Manchester East Cobras. South back, quarterback scrambling, taken down for a loss.
The end of the third quarter.
Start of the third quarter, the Manchester East Cobras are up 60-6. It's 4th down and about 23 yards.
Nice job.
Pass completed, taken down by number 81, Abraham Madra, a 8th grader at Hillside Middle School.
East takes over, first down. At about the 24.
Come on, Cobra!
Jackson hands the ball off to 19 Julio Rincon. His number's called again. Looks like a first down for East.
Ball ran by number 19 of the East Cobras.
So Manchester will take over at
Another
the
first down.
10-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yo, Levi.
Chain crew's a little slow today. Getting up early though for this game.
It's inside. It's inside the 10.
First and goal. The Cobras. Inside the 10. Josh Matson nimbly hands that ball off. Second and goal for East.
In the backfield, you have
About a foot
Hawk
shy of
Salvatore, Marlo Tyler, and Julio Rincon.
Matson hands off. That is another touchdown for East.
That was Marlo Tyler, 7th grader at Hillside Middle School.
East actually was going for the extra point and did the respectful thing, and the quarterback took a knee. Is again not to run the score up.
And it was my bad because I forgot to record that play.
You did. It was a wonderful play. East set to kick the ball off to South. Ball's kicked very deep. Picked up, grabbed by the knee. Number 21. Going to be at about the South 20-yard line where they'll take over with first down.
Didn't we do that last kickoff?
This Manchester East Cobra team is led by head coach Jonathan Lemoyne and defensive coach Coach Chassie.
Neither of which has a child that plays on this team, correct?
Yes, you stand corrected. Neither of them, but they have a passion for this game and
Dedicated adults offering the support to help the Manchester youth better themselves. South takes the pitch, number 18 trying to cut the corner, turns around the corner.
Good stick.
Salvatore and Mark Joseph takes number 18 down hard.
Yep. But you see that?
South takes the ball first down. We've got two East players, Ian Landry and Trace Beeson. Trace, we've been talking you up all season. This is your first year playing football?
Yes.
What do you think so far?
I really like it. It's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite sport this year.
You play what? Baseball,
Hockey.
basketball, and hockey?
Yes.
Trace, what school do you go to?
St. Joseph Regional Junior High.
Cool. 8th grader?
Yes.
Where do you think you're going next year?
Trinity High.
Trinity, well, coach would be very happy that he's got you. And we got number 56, Ian Landry. How you doing, Ian?
Pretty good.
How many years you been playing?
3 years.
3 years. You play tight end and outside linebacker?
Yes.
Ian, and what school do you go to?
I go to Candia Moore School in Candia.
All right.
You did live in Manchester for the last 3 years. That's why you're still on this team?
How do you like playing on this team?
Yeah, I like it. We're a great team. Just want to go everywhere with these guys.
What do you think about the coaching staff?
They're great.
I know you've played for a few coaches. And again, what can you say about Coach Jonathan Lemoyne and the rest of the coaching staff?
They're just great. I mean, they coached for many years, I guess. They know what they're talking about. And they're doing great with what they're doing.
South pitches back to 36. And they hand the ball off to the ref. That looked like what they call a hot potato.
Hey, give it to them.
We're going to have to send that to the state.
Hey, maroon ball.
You gonna move?
Well, Ian, Trace, what can you say about the guys that you're playing with on the team?
Oh, I made a lot of new friends. Some of the kids I've never met before. Some of them I knew before I came on the team.
Mark McCown in for Hector Velez on defense.
And what has this sport done for you?
South retains possession of the ball.
Well, I've played many sports, and it's just keeping me very active. I love the sport.
Come on, Marcus, look like a linebacker, dude.
I'm doing really good in it. I'm meeting a lot of new friends, getting to know a lot of new people.
Trace, what would you say to the Manchester residents that are watching this game tonight about coming to the next game versus Bedford, who is 4-0?
Watch out.
A man of few words. I like it. South has the ball third down and about 25, 30 yards to go.
Thank you, young man. We really appreciate you coming out for this interview.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Orion Halliburton in on the tackle. Orion is an 8th grader at Hillside Middle School.
Fourth down, South.
That gentleman wearing number 83 in front of us is Kyle Borbo, another 8th grader at Hillside Middle School.
Don't cross your feet.
South again is going forward on fourth down. He turns the corner. He's taken out of bounds hard.
Kyle, you need to hold that outside shoulder. No ducking inside.
That is the end of the game. The final score, East Cobras 66, South Sabres 6. And once again, they'll do the traditional handshake at midfield. East is lined up. So East now is 6-0. South is 2-3 on the season. And Hector, another fine game.
Well, I want to thank you for co-hosting this with me. It's been a fine job that you've done. And
we both picked this up just by being asked to do it. Neither one of us has experience, and I'm sure it tells when these games are replayed on TV.
Yes, and again, we want to make sure that everybody knows, if you want to watch a phenomenal game, next week, Bedford Jaguars will be the visiting team at Gill Stadium against the Manchester East Cobras, and both teams are undefeated as of today. You're watching this on Sunday, October 4th. Bedford is playing Hudson. We don't know what the outcome of that is, but if you want to watch a phenomenal game, come by next week at Gill Stadium.
We'd like to thank Channel 23 MCAM for broadcasting these games. I know some of you see this on YouTube, but MCAM 23 is the television station that's putting these on for the residents of Manchester. Thank you to all, and we'll see you next week. Joe Briggs, you'll see his name. He puts on his in all the games that he's filmed this year. Okay, cool.
The Manchester East Cobras just won the game 66-6 versus the Manchester South.
Let's one last reminder before we go is that Manchester East Cobras will be hosting a fundraiser on Saturday, October 17th at the Auburn Pits, which is between exit 1 and 2. It's $15 a person. It's going to start at 5 in the evening or 6 in the evening. I forget which time.
I believe around 5.
And there are going to be raffles, door prizes, live entertainment. I believe a couple of the prizes, there's $100 of oil that's been donated by J.A. Bork & Sons. There is a great prize of 4 tickets to the Boston Celtics versus the Toronto Raptors on Friday, November 27th. It's going to be club seats with parking, donated by Bank of New England, and a lot of other prizes. So if you get a chance and you want to come down and support the team, I believe food is included in that. It's going to be Saturday, October 17th at the Auburn Pits. Carmen Giampetruzzi will be your host out there. He'll be providing the food. Have a great week, and again, we'll see you next Sunday.
And right now, we are going to put the camera on Suzanne. Susanna has a brother, Eduardo, number 48. Susanna, tell us how you feel today.
Great.
Yes. What do you think about that win?
Awesome.
Okay. Susanna's sister usually joins her. Today she's feeling sick, so we wish you well. Be well, all right?
They took them to the snake pit.
All right. Thank you. And what Suzanne's talking about is the Manchester East Cobras. Every time they score, they take the opponent to the snake pit. Thank you.